What's good, YouTube? Vizzy Inks here, back again with another video. In the last video, I went over 5 things that I've learned so far as a self-taught tattoo artist. So if you haven't, go check that out. If you're here, welcome back to my new subscribers. Bro, y'all look killing it. Like, feel me? Yeah, so welcome to all the new subscribers, my new family, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Vizzy gang. So, the last video at the end, I mentioned that we have a big surprise coming up. And now I'm ready to tell y'all because we secured the bag. We got it. Finally have a tattoo booth. But yeah, I got my little tattoo booth studio. It's not nothing grand. It's not nothing extravagant. It's a start. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start small to build and, you know, get to more bigger stuff. So now I will be giving a tour. So that'll be another video, progress video. I guess I could talk about a little bit how I acquired it and what I'm looking forward to. What do I expect and everything like that. So the way that I found or came across this tattoo booth from a friend. Literally, when people say it's about who you know and not what you know, it's true, because I wouldn't have known about this spot if it wasn't for my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Cortez, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Clarissa. So she put me on. So I'm very, very grateful that they helped me in finding this. Because let me tell you, when I looked on Craigslist, I was looking on regular spaces through like Google and trying to see different spaces to rent. Let me tell you, the prices for those places a week was like $300, $500. For the month in total, $1,200. I'm not about to pay that. You gotta be out your mind. $1,200, I probably won't even make that much yet. That means I'm coming out of my pocket to pay for that, not even including the expenses of replenishing supplies for tattoos, doing promos, and you know what I'm saying, gas, all of that. That's a lot. And I live in New York. This is the money borough, like money. Yeah, wasn't doing that, but luckily, by the grace of God, I'm able to pay for this spot. Yo, $350 a month. I literally looked up. Like, God really was looking out for me. I'm super grateful for this opportunity and proud of the progress that I'm making so far. What I expect, I just want to create great tattoos and learn as I go. I'm not looking to become the best because it's gonna take time to become that, you know? Like, I'm fairly new to the tattoo world. I haven't gone to no conventions yet. I haven't had really my first bits of clientele. Like, I'm slowly about to build that with this little starter, you know? So I just expect to become more well-known, more well-versed, and very more knowledgeable in learning anything that has to do with tattooing, and just literally take it step by step, like baby steps. Just like how I've taken baby steps with the YouTube and allowing that to grow. Like, I love seeing the progress every week or so, or every few days. I'm refreshing, I'm seeing new subscribers, I'm refreshing. That is literally joy to my heart, because a lot of people just don't get seen for stuff like that. So for me to be this small starter content creator, tattoo artist, and just trying to get my stuff out there, that means a lot. Like, you don't understand how much that makes me smile. And it's like, another subscriber, another 2 subscribers, another like, another comment. Like, I love the interactions. I love what y'all are doing. I love that y'all are here with me, but continue to grow with me. Like, that's all I'm asking. Like, the support, I love it. Love. And I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for your support. It means the world to me. Like I said, I'm not expecting to be the best. I'm not expecting to have this all figured out the next day or whatever. Literally baby steps, and I really am going to enjoy the process of how all of this is going to come together, because it takes a lot, you know, to push every day and to work hard and grind for what you want. This is a part of it, and I've been literally looking for a spot for the past year and have not looked up. Like, everybody asks me, oh, when can I get tatted? Or what's preventing you from doing this? And my answer was always, I don't have a spot. Once I get a spot, I'll be able to start tattooing. So now I really don't have any excuses as to why I can't get started. Like, I've been working on practice skins, I've been drawing, I've been practicing daily, you know, and just doing stuff that's gonna help me to become a better artist. So now all I have to do, apply everything that I've been doing and just literally start learning the tattoo. Not saying I'm gonna be practicing on people like big pieces and stuff like that, but I'm an artist and I'm a self-taught artist. So the biggest thing I would ask is just allow for me to learn from my mistakes. If I mess up, it's okay. I'm gonna get better, you know? I'm not expecting to do no grand big pieces yet, you know? Start small. Maybe lettering, maybe some fonts, maybe some words, maybe small little fine line stuff, little flash tattoos, and then I could start slowly integrating medium-sized tattoos, maybe quarter sleeves, maybe full sleeves, and then I'll be able to take on bigger pieces and start tattooing for like a full day. But as of right now, my box is open. There's a link. I have a booking link and the address is in there. If you also DM me on Instagram, I will send the address as well if you want to book. So that's my next thing, how to book. There are 3 different ways you can book your appointment with me. You could do it through DM on Instagram, you could do it via text message to the phone number, or you can do it through the booking app that I have linked in my Instagram bio. With all 3 of those methods, you must put down your deposit. Without a deposit and a confirmation that you have made a deposit, the booking or whatever thing you thought you booked is not going to be booked. So let's say you DM'd me, you send me some designs, you gave me a size, area that you want to get it tattooed, and you try to secure a date and you say, if I'm free Monday from 10 to 12, and I say yes, I am. Your appointment will not be secured and booked unless you send that deposit. Now, the deposit is depending on the final price or the official price of your tattoo. So let's say you want to get small words. My minimum is going to be $100. So that means that it's going to be a $50 deposit. Now, with the deposit, that is already included in your final price. So whatever you deposit $50. All you have to pay for your remaining balance is $50, and that's your $100 there, right? Cool. If I'm doing sales where you get 20% off or 10% off, or $5 if you're a new customer, $10 if you refer a friend, stuff like that, different promos, that's different. Then your pricing will be, price a little different. If it's $80, you're only gonna have to put a $40 deposit. It's always gonna be half or at least a percentage of whatever the total price is gonna be. So just wanna put that out there. A deposit is required in order to officially have a secured appointment. Great. So now I have a few policy things that I want to go over. All of these things is going to be posted also on my Instagram page, so make sure you look for that. There's a couple of pointers. Before your appointment, it's very important that you keep your skin or whatever area that you're getting moisturized. Moisturize the night before. You will also be moisturized the day of your appointment, a few minutes before while I'm setting up. So I'll put some lotion or something, wrap it in saran wrap, let that sit until I'm done setting up the station, and then have that come off and then go from there. Another thing, avoid any alcohol or being under the influence before coming to the appointment, especially 2 to 3 days before. That's because, that could sit in your system for a bit, and we don't want any discrepancies or anything to happen while you're getting tattooed, because a lot of things happen. So we just want to eliminate all of that. So please refrain from doing that. Make sure you get plenty of rest the night before, especially if it's going to be a long session. If you're doing a 5-hour, 6-hour, 8-hour, 12-hour session, please make sure to eat and stay hydrated. That is very important because your body is going through some stress. When you're getting tattooed, you're going to be losing blood. Not a big amount of blood, but you're going to be losing blood, and you're going to have an open wound basically. So to make sure that you're not having any complications afterwards, just please make sure to eat. For longer sessions, it is okay that we take breaks, and if you need to get food, that's fine. In the area, there's plenty of food things around, so that's more than okay. But if it's a small session, just please make sure to get plenty of rest and make sure to eat and stay hydrated. Also, please practice proper hygiene. The reason that we want you to practice proper hygiene is to follow the proper protocol when it comes to the health safety precautions when it comes to tattooing. You want the area to be clean. You want your skin, your whole body to just be clean and everything. Make sure to also wear comfortable clothing. If you don't wear comfortable clothing, it could become a hassle. So let's say you're getting an arm sleeve. It's more than okay to wear a tank top, but also take into consideration the weather. So if it's cold, please wear clothes to your appointment or coming to your appointment. When you get there, you go to the bathroom, do what you gotta do, and have whatever area exposed for the duration of the tattoo. If you're getting your leg done, it is more than okay to come in with pants, and then you can go to the bathroom and change it to shorts, and that way it's just a smoother, comfortable, more feasible way for you to get tattooed. Also, if you plan on using any type of numbing creams, please let me know in advance so that I'm very much aware of what's going on with your body. Also, make sure that you're using the proper numbing cream that's specifically made for your skin. A lot of people have different reactions to stuff, myself with numbing cream or different types of creams. So just please make sure you let me know, because sometimes the ink may not sit well, or your skin may have a bad irritation or reaction to whatever you might be using, and I won't be able to tattoo you that day. Then you will have to reschedule, and then we'll have to figure that out at a later date. I myself will not be supplying any type of numbing cream. If you want to use that, that's solely on you, but as far as me, I will not be supplying that, just because everybody has different skin types, and I don't know how people's skin will react to something of that nature. So just for my own liability, or for just the safety of you and me, I just won't be supplying it. Also, if you have any allergies or any type of conditions or skin conditions, I will ask that you either let me know that in advance. You can take a picture of your skin. I might ask you to take a picture of your skin or the area that you plan to get it tattooed, and I'll see what's the best route or option for me to take in terms of moving forward with a tattoo, or even if you're able to get tattooed. But that's very important for me to know. So my lateness policy: you are allowed to be up to 15 minutes late. That is the small grace period. Also, if you're running late, please let me know. It's okay if you're running late. If you say, hey, I'm just got off of work, traffic, whatever, but just know, after that 15-minute grace period, anything after that, there will be a $25 lateness fee. Anything more than 20 minutes, your appointment will automatically be canceled, and you will need to reschedule your appointment with a new deposit. Whenever you're booking your appointment, let's say you book it for 10:30, come a little bit earlier, around 10:15, 10:20, to allow yourself to find a good parking. The parking in that area is relatively okay, but to just make sure you have a good parking, I would say come 10 to 15 minutes prior to your actual appointment, just to make sure that you're not coming late and then now you have to find a parking, and then you have to pay fee because you struggling to find parking. The design policy: your designs have to be submitted the day that you book your appointment, so that I have enough time to create the design, come up with the concept, send it to you, get your approval. If there's any changes that need to be made, I could do all of that before the actual appointment. When you're submitting your design, I would also need to know the size of it, the complexity of it, and also where do you want it placed on the body, and if there's going to be color, black and gray, or anything like that. I need to know all of that before you book your appointment, or whenever you do book your appointment. Once you have selected your design, it cannot be changed. It takes a lot to create a design. So if you're making a drastic change, let's say you picking to get a rose with a dove, and now you want to add a clock in there, that's a lot. I can't do that the day before your appointment. I will only allow small changes, like let's say you wanted the rose and the dove, and now you want little smoke things to go around it. That's perfectly fine, not a problem. Small changes will be okay, like font changes, adding small elements, like as I said, the smoke, but those changes must be made 72 hours prior to your appointment, which is more than enough time, because that allows me time to revamp or rearrange the design before I have an official thing and I'm already, having stuff printed out and ready to go. Like I said, if you wanted to make a significant change, such as adding a clock to a rose and a dove, you forfeit your deposit. You have to now place a new deposit, because that's a whole brand new design, a brand new tattoo. So you're not really forfeiting your spot, but you forfeit your deposit. So this is how I'm operating. Also, please note, any last minute additions can drastically change your overall total price of your tattoo. So just keep that in mind. Also, if you switch to a lower price, like let's say you wanted a dove and somebody's name underneath the dove, let's say you change your mind where you don't want the dove and you just want the name, that's fine. Let's say that's like $120. Your new price could be $100, but you still have to make a new deposit, because that's still a brand new design. So just things to note, to keep in mind when looking to do stuff like that. My rescheduling policy: if you need to reschedule your appointment, you must do so within 72 hours before your appointment. Your deposit will still be kept only if you reschedule within that 72-hour time frame. If you do a last minute cancellation and you need to reschedule, a fee of $10 along with a new deposit will be required. Also note, you are only allowed to reschedule once. After your first reschedule, any remaining deposits will be forfeited. So for example, let's say you had an appointment booked for Friday. You can't do Friday anymore, and it's Tuesday and you can't do Friday. If you let me know on Tuesday, your deposit will still be secured. You will be able to reschedule for a later date without making a new deposit. Let's say it's Friday, your appointment is Friday, and you decide to reschedule. Now you forfeit your deposit. You have to make a new deposit, and now you have to do a whole nother fee because that was a last minute cancellation. Now you have to pay $10 a cancellation fee along with a new deposit. That's just that. The reason that these are some strict policies is because this is a business, you know, like you can't I'm very reasonable, super reasonable. But if I feel that you're abusing whatever policies I have in place or you're playing with my time, that's a lot, because now that's materials, that's time being put aside to accommodate or for me to service you. So it's just like a respect thing. If you respect my policies, you respect everything that's going on, I would say just, you know, it's not hard. Just abide by the rules so you be cool. All tattoo appointments have to be booked with either 3 of those methods we mentioned earlier. Once you send your confirmation, the screenshot that you have made your deposit, then you will also receive a booking confirmation that your booking is now confirmed. And also, if you would like to do an on-call consultation where you feel like it's hard to explain through text message what your concept or what your idea is, you can request a consultation free of charge. You can do it that way too, to explain your design or whatever you want. You still have to send pictures of what your concept will be. The phone call is more so just to confirm that, okay, this is what you're looking to get, this is what you're looking to do, and to make sure that we're both on the same page. Guest policy, because it is a small space, we are asking that you don't bring any guests, or if you do, you will be asked to have them to leave. It's a very small space. I gotta see how that works. It's okay if they're dropping you off or they're around for maybe the first half just to make sure you're okay. But once we get started, they will have to, and they'll only allow the back once your appointment is complete. Refund policy. All deposits are non-refundable, like completely not. The only time you will get your deposit back is if I need to do a cancellation on my end for maybe a family emergency, or if I just can't make it or whatever reason. That's the only time where you will be refunded your deposits. Other than that, once you send your deposit, that's it. You can't get that back. Also, once you send your deposit and your confirmation, you are acknowledging that you agree to all the policies that I have in place. So just keep that in mind too. Deposits are only made 2 ways, via Cash App or via Zelle. When you're done to confirm, send a confirmation, you have to send a screenshot confirming that you sent it to. 1 is to make sure that you're sending it to the right person, and 2 is just to secure your appointment. So that's why it's needed. With the health and policy, if you have any health conditions, please let me know in advance. Any allergies to anything, especially latex, that's very important for me to know because I wear gloves and I work with, latex. Also, once you arrive to your appointment, you will be asked to fill out a waiver. If you refuse to fill out a waiver form, you will not be able to get tattooed. You will also be asked to bring in a photo ID, a official photo ID. That will include either your driver's license, a government ID, or your passport. It's just to cover my business and just to make sure that I'm not being held liable for anything, and just to confirm that you are the age that you say you are. It is illegal to tattoo anybody under the age of 18 in New York. So if you're under the age of 18, sorry. Even if you have a parent present or parental consent, it's not happening, because that's another thing. That's considered child abuse in New York. I don't make the rules. I just follow it, and that's just it. I'm not trying to get in any type of trouble because, once you're 18, that's fine. Under 18, no go. So if you refuse to fill out the waiver, or if you refuse to provide a proper ID, you can't get tattooed. Sorry. That's about it. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll give a little a mini tour of the place at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that clip. If you enjoyed what you saw, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you made it to the end of this video, I want you to put inks in the comment section below, or you can put the emoji ink of that. You could drop that in the comments just so I know that you made it this far and that you have stayed tuned in. Hope you're just as excited as I am to get started with this tattoo journey. If you are looking to get tattooed, make sure to follow those 3 steps. Everything that I said in this video is going to be on my Instagram. It'll be in highlights as policies, and you can look through and go through each one and thoroughly read them. And hope you like this video. If you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We got bangers coming out. All right. If you like what you see, you like what I'm doing, make sure to like this video. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job of whatever content I'm creating. If you want to see specific videos, make sure to leave that in the comments below, and I'll try my best to do what I can. Make sure to follow my socials, especially Instagram. I'm about to be really active on that. Follow me on TikTok, Busy Inks. Handles are going to be here. Make sure to hit that bell notification so you're notified about every single time that I upload and that you're not missing anything. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying the journey so far, and make sure you stay tuned to the very end so you can get a little bit of a glance. Yeah, I'll give you a glance of the before, and then the next video will be a tour of the official studio after. So without further ado, I will see y'all in the next video.